What's up, homies? Mike here, making a video today, and today we'll be ranking Cartoon Network shows. Pretty self-explanatory. I won't include all of these because one, I have not seen all of them, and two, it's been pretty long while since I watched some of these. So, anyways, guys, if you probably don't see some of the scary Cartoon Network show, it's probably not here because I probably haven't watched it, or nor do I care for it. And I'm doing no honorable mentions to the show that I don't watch. But yeah, also be sure to follow Instagram right here. Let's get started. Okay, so I know this set looks a little bit weird, but trust me, I know what I'm doing. So anyway, I do have notes. I'm gonna look at the phone because I want to say kinda, but I do want to have little, just know what to say for these series. So yeah, so I know y'all can already see what's on here, but let's just get started. First up, we get the Powerpuff Girls, the original, not the original, but the remake. For some reason, I didn't like this one. I really don't know what it was really. And then we have Mexels. It was like fusions of, I don't know. It was some weird stuff that I really didn't like. Really, it's like, oh wow. Like I think I didn't like it because I don't know why I didn't really like it. It's just, I don't know. It just didn't catch my eye. And we have Uncle Grandpa. I know this is a controversial take, but I really do like Uncle Grandpa. But I don't know, man. That was just a fever dream in my opinion. Really, like. What is even Uncle Grandpa even about? It's not to say I don't fuss with Uncle Grandpa, because I do, bro. I do like Uncle Grandpa with Mr. Gus and was it Peaks of Steve? And was it Miss Tigress? Or so it was a tiger too, but overall I really enjoyed it. But I think a whole lot of shows are better than the others. And I don't know what this other one is. I don't know what this is really. I don't know. I was making a tier. It's like, what is that? I was like, hey, you know what? Let's leave it there. I don't know if it's good or not, but hey, it's just there. So yeah, that's the C tier. Next up, we have the B tiers, right? These shows are still good, but compared to others, no. So Mighty Matching Swords, was so tough. My only problem with it is that I wish it was like longer. Maybe it was longer. Maybe it was like, I think there was like 11-minute episodes for these shows, for the show, but I have no idea. But pretty cool concept of two, people using swords. Very diverse swords. Pretty interesting to watch. So I would say it's pretty interesting. And then Teen Titans Go. Teen Titans Go for the longest, I always hated it because it was so goofy. No, I'm not saying that's bad. It's more like, what? Like they did my boy Robin so dirty with that, bro. They made him like this little. He's such a punchy back in the show. I really don't like it, bro. Why is he so weird, like, bro? But I do like some stuff with like Cyborg, Jinx, what was it, Beast Warrior, Raven. They're really playing on that. But still prefer the other series was the original Johnny Bravo. Johnny Bravo was like interesting show to me, but I kind of feel bad for him sometimes. He get the girl, but sometimes I don't because he does it to himself. Not really much to say here. Foster's Kid Home, which is a pretty good one. But the reason why I always remember this because I remember when like Max, the little kid, got a wet willy from his older brother. Like, oh no, bro, no way. Like why is bro like why you did bro like that, bro? That's crazy, right? And then we have for Dexter's Laboratory. I don't know. I watched like the first 12 episodes and I was hooked, bro. I was like, good man, right? And then I stopped watching. Right, now granted, I know I said I gotta go back to watching these shows, but but for I remember, it's still a pretty good show. And Eddie. Now, this one, I regret put it in B tier. This really should have been like in A, but I'll make that correction at the end of the video. So Eddie was so funny to me, bro. Oh my gosh, bro. And like I saw the ending of when Eddie met his brother and the kid stuck up to him. I guess words right away, but it ended like 10 years ago. That's on you anyway. But oh my gosh, bro. I like how we thought this Eddie's big brother was like some big awesome guy, some good guy, but he's just a douche, bro. But yeah. So I think Eddie should be an A tier now I think about it, and I'll definitely move that up when I'm done editing this video. So yeah, all B tier. Okay, so now for the A tier, which has like the highest amount of things that are in A tier. Powerpuff Girls, can't go wrong with that. It's way better than the reboot in my opinion, and the live action one. I heard that one's trash anyway, so way better than that. And then for the Clarence one, Clarence gets a lot of hate for no reason. This guy is funny. I don't care what y'all say. This Clarence is funny. Sumo, Jeff. There's a lot of relatable characters. All these. Clarence is just a guy. That's just a fun show to watch. Kid Next Door, bro. That was Aura, bro. You have number one. I'm number one. I'm Nigel. Like this was Aura, and people still want the show to come back. That ending. Oh my gosh, bro. When Nigel or I guess number one went to outer space and left his team behind, man, that got me there. And then OKKO, bro, I believe the show ended way too quickly. 2 seasons, and I'm surprised they did a lot good. Like this season, like oh my gosh, I'm surprised they did a lot of good stuff with this. Like just 2 seasons, like in Evil KO. I don't know, is it TKO? I don't know what's the evil version's name, but like that, bro. KO's my favorite, and I like how he becomes the number one, or I guess hero. I don't know. I remember it was number one hero, but I don't know. Seeing him go on adventures with Ratty Enid, it's pretty cool. And then he becomes like the owner of the supermarket. And then there's like, I don't know, I guess Enid in a Rad's versions just come up as like, as the new Ratty Enid. And also, y'all forget that Sonic was in a OKKO, him and Tails, that was pretty peak. And then We Bare Bears, I love We Bare Bears, bro. Oh my gosh, the bears, oh my gosh, bro. I like how their names are based off their Grizzly, Grizz, Pinda, Ice Bear, Ice. Oh, that's so genius, bro. And not to mention, like, no one really questions at the fact that they're just bears just living lives, bro. Like, it's like, oh yeah, that's normal for us, nothing crazy, right? And other characters, like, was it like Tom Tom, that koala, the ranger lady, that little girl with the little Asian little girl with the glasses. I don't know her name. Charlie. In the We Bare Bears movie. Oh my gosh, bro. That's a good movie, bro. I haven't seen the standoff for the baby version, but I know it's gonna be good. Then Chowder, bro. Chowder is something. It's to show you either love or hate. Like you either love Chowder, or you don't love Chowder. You hate it, bro. That's why I can't come to find because people are like, nah, Chowder is cringe, bro. I hate Chowder, or you love it. Like it's either good or bad. There's no in between. There's like no mid, bro. Like Chowder. Oh my gosh, bro. I love me some Chowder. Snitchel, bro. Bro, oh my gosh, it's so peak, just so peak, bro. Oh my gosh, like, you know, in the end, when Chowder and Panini got like 33 kids, worst pullout game of all time, Chowder, bro. What are you doing, bro? But hey, that's y'all. But anyway, and for Ben 10, I'm not gonna lie, I was never that tapped into Ben 10, but you know, I know that this show was so goated, bro. Like, oh my gosh, imagine have was it the Omni Watch? I don't know what it's called, but like, imagine turning to aliens, bro. Like, bro is stronger than bro can beat Goku, bro. Oh my gosh, it's so peak. Like. Yeah, again, I'm not tapping with the Ben 10, but again, I do have watched it before with the Gwen, with the Kevin, you know, Kevin 11, all that stuff. And I'm not going to rank all the Ben 10s one because, frankly, I'm not that tapped into the lore, but just know that Ben 10 is goated, bro. Finally, we had Steven Universe. I know this is a very hot take, or not a hot take, I don't know, but like, people don't like Steven Universe. Steven Universe is a very goated show, in my opinion. I just love this show, bro. You know, banger, no matter how much you hate Steven Universe, you cannot deny the fact that this has the most goated OST of all time. One of the most goated, bro. Like, to a point where, like, bro, it's, like, Stronger Than Me, Love Like You. I can name a whole bunch more, but, like, those are, like, two of the most iconic OSTs in Steven Universe. And don't get me started in Future. Future is pretty good, in my opinion. People, yo, it's like a people just use, like, a hate train on Steven Universe, but I'm so glad it's getting revived with the Lars spinoff, bro. Well deserved. But anyway, we all love Steven Universe on this channel, and I'm tired of slander. So that pretty much wraps up the A tiers. We're getting to the S tiers. Now, my top 5 Cartoon Network shows of all time. So coming at number 5 is actually Adventure Time. I don't know why Craig and Adventure are like that. I'll fix that when I'm done with the whole tier list. But Adventure Time, man. Bro, Finn and Jake, one of the best bros. Probably my favorite bro dynamic of all time, the duo. I think it's my favorite duo of all time. I'm not gonna just count by the fiction general. They're just bros, bro. Like, I don't know to explain their dynamic really. Like if you had like a bro you that close with, you can understand what I'm trying to say and understand them, bro. Like, it's to a point where, like, I guess spoilers, that Vin was like, man, he found out that like Jake died, right? He was like, man, I need Jake back in my life, bro. He went literally went all of that trouble just to see Jake again, you know. That's not a best friend. If that's not your bro, if he's not your bro, if he doesn't do that, I don't know what is, bro. Like that is, man. I wish I can do that for my bros too, you know. But no, we live in the real world and we can't do that, right? And then Craig of the Creek, I really love Craig of the Creek, bro. Not just because Craig is black, obviously, but you know, it's like, I don't know to explain it really. It's like being a kid again, right? You know, you have your like friends, you go outside, you all this stuff. Like Craig, like, I mean, I would say he's cringe, but like, I don't know, he just seems what a kid would be like, you know, just, you know, got fun, you know, have fun with your friends, you know, all that. And his friend would go to Kelsey, bro. I like how Kelsey is like this warrior, and with a bird Mortimer, it's crazy. And then JP, bro, JP's the dog. Oh my gosh. Then bro, the green poncho, or was it Omar? Yeah, Omar, right? Bro, what's it called? Capture the Flag arc was so peak, bro. And Maya and Xavier, oh yeah. Y'all need to tap in and Capture the Flag, bro. It feels like kind of like an anime, but not. It's not like it's kind of like Avatar in a way. It feels like anime is, but it's not. But to a lesser degree. But if y'all haven't watched Craig of the Creek, go watch it. It's one of my favorite shows. You know, if you want to see like your childhood, it's just a good representation of what like a childhood should be. You know, like a perfect one. You know, you have siblings, friends, both parents in your family, grandparents, all those shenanigans, right? Finally, like, we had Teen Titans Go. This show is goated, bro. Like Robin's easily my favorite character, bro. I like how he's just this leader. Like, I like he's just his normal. Okay, normal is kind of pushing it, but like compared to others, he's pretty much normal. And honestly, all the main characters, like, they're just freaking natures, you know. But Robin's the least one out of them, or maybe some he's the most one, right? Bro, y'all see those because of Robin fighting. Bro goes crazy. Starfire, I love their dynamic between Robin, Starfire, Raven, good character. Beast Boy, funny, bro. Cyborg, bro. The main cast is so goated. It's so fun to watch. Like, there's no bad character, or I guess main character. And in the action alone, I don't gotta say anything about the action. We all love the action, so yeah, pretty much wraps up the S tier. Now to my top 2. So right now my top 2 are Regular Show and Gumball, right? Number 2 goes to Gumball. If y'all watched my video about the top 10 cartoons, I put Gumball at 5, and Regular Show like tied for first, right? But Gumball, oh my gosh, bro, I feel like it's probably the most influential Cartoon Network show in my opinion. You know, very funny. A lot of jokes, you know, like that brownie joke. I didn't accept that brownie joke, bro. You know, like, you don't know what a brownie is, go do yourself a research. But, you know, if you don't want, it's basically a grown man playing with My Little Pony dolls. I already accepted a reference there. There's a lot of good, cool references, memes. And I watched the latest season, and it's just the Gumball we all love, you know, wacky shenanigans. If I were to pick a favorite character, I don't know, probably it'd be Gumball, I'm not gonna lie. He's just funny. He's like the ultimate rage baiter, bro. Like, one of the best rage I've seen. And it has some wholesome stories, like Nicole and Richard. I think that's probably one of the episodes where like Nicole reflects on why she chose Richard, and you know, just very wholesome. Like you get wholesome, funny content out of Gumball, bro. Not to say any show doesn't have that, but I feel like Gumball Treasure has that. So go watch some Gumball. And of course, number one, we have regular show. It's my top 5 favorite shows of all time, all fiction. Like I like all the characters, bro. Like Rigby is definitely my favorite because we see this guy going from like this complete douchebag, like don't even care about Mordecai, literally sabotage his future to a guy who not only does great in life, you know, he just is like, hey, I did all the messed up things, let me fix them. Like graduating high school, you know, being there for Mordecai, you know, stop being a bad friend, right? Rigby, his character is the best, right? And you know, Mordecai, I love Mordecai too. He's not my second favorite character. He's definitely top 5 though, right? And I love Mordecai, bro. He's also relatable. And I hate when people slander his character, bro. Like, no. But I do want to also talk about like other characters like Muscle Man, Pops, Skips, Benson. Those are good characters, you know. People understand I love them way more better than, you know, back then, you know. And my second favorite character, Eileen, I love Eileen, bro. Like, she's like one of the reasons why Ricky is doing good because she was there for them. Like, if you hate Eileen, I don't trust you, bro. Like, she's done nothing bad. Like, the worst thing you can say she did is like being a little cringe on a day with a two-man with Mordecai and Ricky. That's it, bro. She was just cringe, bro. And who hasn't been cringe before, right? So, you know, if you hate Eileen, I don't trust you. So, yeah, that's pretty much my tier list for today, guys. And let's see the overall, what it looks like. Okay, so this is the full tier list. And that is pretty much it for the video today, guys. I hope y'all enjoyed this video, me yapping, and I'll see you in the next video. I guess I'll see you in the next 24 hours. Goodbye.